Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Thursday morning. It's January 29th, and it is 3:31 in the a.m. Need to explain when I go out of frame. I'm looking at the clock on my computer, just so I can timestamp. Let me get into something that I know is a very unpopular opinion for some of you. And I'm going to tell you, flat footed, I'm going to lean in for this. I don't care. Let me just get back to my comfort now. And the I don't care is in response to, if you in any way, shape, or form support any aspect of what is going on, I want to say socio-politically, then you need to keep scrolling. You need to miss me. And if you jump in my comments, I'm not going to expend any energy to respond. Just know your comment will be erased and you will be blocked. Plain and simple. See, I'm not an influencer. I don't get paid to talk. There's nobody pulling any kind of purse strings. And, this is my page. If you are comfortable with what's going on, if you're talking about it and you're not taking any actions, keep scrolling. I mean, any actions, I'm not talking about you got to get in the streets. You may be afraid to do that. Cool. You can sign a petition. You can let your voice be heard that way. You can support a cause. You can let your voice be heard that way. You can volunteer to do certain things. You can let your voice be heard that way. This is outrageous. When I was a kid, every day in school, we had to pledge allegiance. I was born in the 60s. We had to do that in school. And I shared with you guys at the age of 7 or 8, can't remember the exact age, I woke up. See, the 60s were a turbulent time. When I was old enough to put two and two together, I woke up and I began to see the devaluation of black folks. I saw people fighting to gain recognition, acknowledgement for the contributions. I've had people in my family that were part of the Southern migration for that, I want to say, mythical pull yourself up by your bootstraps, when basically we're just a cog in a wheel. It's funny how when immigrants become, this is my phrase, white adjacent or in proximity to whiteness, they forget how they came up. You're more aligned with black folks, African Americans, in the process than you want to think. You know, you became delusional with the concept of democracy because some rich old white dude needed a vote. You know, that's the history that's being subtly or not so subtly erased. See, we had the Southern migration. A lot of European settlers or immigrants came over, you know, and worked in the trades to build the big cities and got the same treatment. But because you considered yourselves white, you got to live in certain areas until walls were built and freeways were created. You guys only need to look at the city of Detroit and understand how infrastructure perpetuates racism. You really need to look at American history with a clear lens on motives and movement.